Okay, this is going to be the third sub video, basically intermediate 001 Charlie. And because this is where we're going to interact with the actual mail and read the email messages, which basically when you read them, it will mark them as read. And if you want to mark them as unread, that's another action we can take. Or you can delete an email or you can undelete an email so long as you don't close out a mail first and then try and get back into email. So let's get back into the mail command. Type mail. As I'm already in there as root, I'll type mail. And here we are. We're on page 10,045. Let's go ahead and do basically jump to number one, first message. Show the headers, make sure we're on that. And what I can do is show you how to basically mark all of these messages 1 through 34 as read. And we can go ahead and read 1 through 34. Hit H. Oop. I did not do that very well. Can we do this? Oh yeah, hitting question mark on the ampersand prompt for mail will show you other options you can do. So what we're going to do here is we're just basically going to do the header again. We'll do 2 to read message number 2. As you can see by message 2 right here. We're going to hit the enter key. It'll read the next one. Again, message 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'll just jump a whole bunch through here. Hit the H. And now you can see an indication that we've read message 1 through 34. If I hit Z, we'll go to the next page. 35 has not been read yet, but if I go back to page 1, actually if I hit Z minus, we've learned this before, we can navigate back to the first page. So all of these messages are marked as being read. If you want to unread them, you can do U for unread, 1 hyphen, and then choose the number you want to be unread. So I'm going to do 1 through 32 just to show you. Do H again. And so you saw before we have 1 through 34 that were read, but now we have marked message 1 through 32 specifically, explicitly as unread. Okay, let's go ahead and delete message 33 through 34 specifically. And now they're gone. Now if I hit Q and hit enter, they're definitely gone. All right, and you can see here, message 31 and 32, and then 35 and 36. Well, what happened to 33 and 34? Let's see if we can undelete them. Hopefully we can. Undelete. So we're going to type in undelete, and we're going to mark message 33. Hit H. And now we can see that 33 is back. We read the message before. That's why it's still marked as read. And now we can do undelete of message 34. Hit enter. Hit the H for headers. And now we've got message 1 through 34 again. So we have read emails, we have deleted emails, we have undeleted emails, and we have unread emails. And that's literally what we're trying to do. Now, if you want to do basically sort emails and then delete all of those of a particular subject, you can also do that. So let's do sort by subject. And then we can see if we go back to the first page by doing chevron, hit enter, H. And we can see basically email messages associated with the first topic to come up based on alphabetical sorting. So the letter A for the name of the host and the aid integrity check in that subject line right there. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and say, okay, delete 693 through 9342. 9342. It's actually dark. I actually don't have the light turned on in the room. Okay, I'm going to hit that, and then I'm going to do H again. And now we see those messages are gone. And I just deleted a whole bunch of messages associated with the subject of the A8 YTB Dev 001 and the aid integrity checks. I don't really care about them anymore. So if I hit Q and quit, now the messages are definitely deleted. If I type mail, come back in, and then do a sort, on subject and then do a chevron, shift 6, there we go, and then do H again, we'll see that we still have the cron now back at the top of that list because I had to basically log back in again and then tell the mail client again at this time, with this user session, let's sort the mail again this way with the sort of the subject messages of the messages, and now we can see what we're doing. So we can delete all of these emails associated with cron here. And if you see, they're all associated with cron explicitly because cron is literally the first word. So I'm going to go ahead and do delete 3, 9, whoops, yeah, I can't see in the dark here. Delete 392 through 9035. Okay, and another new email was generated in the last 60 seconds since the time I started checking email messages again with this particular video. All right, so now we have message number 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. That's just the index number of the email message. This is the timestamp of the email message in this column right here. And then this is obviously the subject of it. We can figure out how many even messages we want to delete. Let's go all the way to the very last even message and include it and delete it. So we're going to start off with deleting from message 4, but we're going to navigate to the last page to identify the last email message of even minute message by subject. So Z, 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 go back here faster. Lots of pages of even minute messages. Many email messages, many pages of email messages. Remember, message number 4 by identifier, index number is the very first even minute message by subject. Yep. Let's go back a page and find that last even minute page. And we find out actually the next page would actually, the page here ends in even minute message, but because the next message is actually a 5th minute, E, F, G, so on, we can delete from message 4 to 10045. Let's do that. Delete 4-10045. By doing that, we're going to delete a whole bunch of messages. We're not necessarily deleting 10,041 messages because there's even minute messages, there's 5th minute messages, or 10th minute messages, and so on. So just take that into consideration. I'm going to hit the Enter key, and then I'm going to close out of mail. And now we see that we deleted probably about 4,000 roughly email messages because we dropped from 10,045 roughly down to 6,024 messages still in Root's mail message box. Let's go back into mail and let's check what we got. Yep. Mail sorted by date and timestamp again, not by subject, as you can see. And the index number has restarted back to 1. It's re-indexed all the email messages. So this is what I wanted to teach you. And now that we've closed out the mail messages after deleting all those messages, they are gone. They're not coming back. Okay, so we'll close this email, and I'm going to go ahead and end the particular video. Thank you very much. Whoops.